Hey art friends, welcome to today's how-to. Today we'll be learning how to draw Janet from Brawl Stars. So first let's get started with the hair in the center. So we're going to start on the top, curving this line around and then in towards the middle. From the top at a point here, we're going to curve this line around and then down in the center. And then to the right of this, we're just going to arch this line back around and then in, blending that together on the bottom. Let's come down and frame in the hat now. So on the bottom, we're going to curve this line around and across. And then on the left-hand side, lining that up at the same height, we're just going to arch that across again. Let's draw in the shape of the face now. So on the left-hand side, we're going to curve this line around and then in towards the middle. And then we'll do the same thing moving over on the right-hand side, curving this around and blending that in on the bottom. Now from here, let's close off the side of the hat, curving this in on both sides. Let's draw in the face and then we'll move out and draw in the rest of the hat. So coming over on the right-hand side, we're going to draw in a nice big circle for that right eye. And now leaving a gap in the center, moving over to the left, let's replicate that. On the left-hand corner, we're going to draw in a nice big oval, bringing that around, back up. And then over on our left eye, we'll do this on the right-hand side. For the eyelashes now, on top, we're going to curve this line around and then down. And we'll do the same thing as we move over on the left-hand side. To the right of this, we're going to curve this line up, bringing that back in. And then we're just going to do the same thing over on the left. In the center now on the right-hand side, we're going to draw in a straight line that comes up. And then moving over to the left-hand side, let's replicate that, ending that at roughly the same height. On the top, we're going to bring a line that comes out on either side. And then from that point, we're just going to draw a diagonal line connecting that in the corners. Let's draw in our nose now. So on the top, we're going to draw in a small curved line that arches up in the center. And then as we move down in the middle, we're going to arch this line down and then back up on the right. For the mouth, we're just going to draw in a nice big curved line right in the center on the bottom. And now let's frame in the rest of that hat. So coming further up, we're going to curve this line around, further out. And then moving over on the left-hand side, let's replicate that. Now from here, we're going to arch this line down and then in towards the cheek. And then we'll do the same thing as we move over on the left-hand side, and we're just going to end this at roughly the same height. Now from here underneath, we're going to arch this line out and then back up for the hair. And then we'll do the same thing on the left-hand side, curving that out, around, and then back in. Let's draw on the rest of the helmet now. So on the left-hand side, we're going to curve this line around and then in towards the center. And then starting back on that line, we're going to continue to curve this line all the way around and then back in on the side. Up above now for the rest of the hair, we're going to draw in a curved line from left to right. And then now from here, we're going to draw in a nice big half circle on the top of the head. In the center, we're going to curve this line in towards the middle and then back down on the right-hand side. On the right-hand side now, we're going to curve this line out and then back in. And then on the left-hand side, again, we're going to curve this line out and then back in. Let's come down and draw in the torso now. So for the inside line of the jacket, we're going to draw in a curved line that arches down. And then we'll do the same thing over on the right-hand side, ending that at exactly the same height. Let's step further across, drawing in another curved line, just starting that a little shorter, ending it at the same height. And then we'll move over on the left-hand side, replicating that once more. Closing this off, we're going to draw in a curved line from left to right, connecting all those lines together. And then in the middle, we're just going to draw a straight line across. Let's draw on the shoulders of the jacket now. So coming beside the cheek, we're going to arch this line down and then in. And then we'll do the same thing over on the right, ending that at roughly the same height. Now from here on the bottom, we're going to curve this line down arching that in. And then we'll do the same thing over on the left-hand side. Let's draw the rest of the legs and the body, and then we'll focus on the arms. So on the left-hand side, we're going to curve this line around and then down. And then we're just going to replicate that over on the right. Let's move down, and we're going to draw in another curved line from left to right in the center. On both sides, we're going to draw in a small rectangle. Now in the middle, we're going to draw in a very small arch line in the center. And now from here, for the inside of the leg, we're just going to curve this line down. And then we'll do the same thing over on the right, ending that at the same height. Now from here, from the corner, we're going to curve this line over. Then we'll do the same thing on the left-hand side. Now from here for the boot, we're going to start just coming down on that diagonal, curving this around and then out. And then we'll do the same thing over on the left. Now from here, we're going to curve a small line that arches down towards the bottom of our page. On the very bottom, for the bottom of the shoe, we're going to curve this line over and up. And now from here in the corner, we're just going to arch this line up and then back down. Moving up for the sole of the shoe, we're going to replicate that shape, curving this around and across. Now moving up, we're going to curve this line around and then in towards that corner. Now on the side, let's arch this line around and then in. Coming down, we're going to replicate that, arching that around, back in. We'll do the same thing as we move over on the left-hand side now. Now stepping across, we're going to bring this line out and then down, drawing another small rectangle on both sides of the shoe. And now let's draw in our left arm first, holding in the ray gun. So we're going to come across and we're going to draw in a small curved line that arches out towards the side. Let's drop below and replicate that again, ending that at the same distance. Now from here, we're going to draw in a curved line from top to bottom, extending that past our arm for the glove. And then we're going to draw in another curved line that arches in towards the center. Let's move across now. For the thumb, we're going to curve this line around, up, and then back down in the corner. And now from here, we're going to draw in the fingers that come down. So we're going to draw in a sideways oval beside the thumb. Let's drop down in the middle, drawing in another oval underneath. And then one more time as we move down, let's replicate that. On the side for the handle, we're going to draw in a straight line that comes down. And then closing off the hand from this corner, we're going to curve this line around and then in. To the left of this, we're going to bring another straight line that comes down, ending that at the same height. And then now from here, we're just going to draw in a curved line from left to right, closing that off. Coming down now, we're just going to draw in some curved lines that arch across, leaving an even amount of space as we do so. And now let's draw on the top. So we're going to draw in a nice big sideways oval. So starting from the side of this first finger, we're going to arch this line around and then in. For the top of this, we're going to curve this line over towards the right. Now from that point, we're just going to arch this line back down and in. In the center, moving down over on the right, we're going to draw in a small rectangle. And now from here, we're going to arch this line up and then over on the left-hand side. Let's move up now, and we're going to curve this line across, leaving an even amount of space. And then we're going to draw a straight line that comes down. Moving up one more time, we're going to draw in a curved line, arching that around and then in towards the top. And now let's move over and draw in our right arm. So coming up under the shoulder here, we're going to curve this line down. We'll step further in, replicating that. For the top of the glove, let's draw in a curved line from left to right. Now as we come down in the center, we're going to draw in a curved line from top to bottom for the thumb. And now in the center, we're just going to arch this line around and then in. And then we're going to close this off by curving this up towards the top. For the first finger, we're going to arch this line around, up. Moving in towards the center, let's replicate that. And then one more time, we're going to arch this line around, and we're going to bring this all the way over and in towards the top. And that is it. That's how you draw Janet from Brawl Stars. You can pause the video and color it the way that I have done, or you can change your colors up if you'd like. If you enjoyed today's video, please hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel, and also drop a comment below suggesting any more characters that you'd love to learn to draw next. Thanks so much for joining me on today's tutorial, and I will see you all on the next one.